A country rich in history, culture, architecture, and natural beauty is a country that is rich in happy visitors. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Spanish tourist attractions and destinations. For this list, we've chosen those monuments, buildings, sites, or regions of Spain that draw many tourists per year and have either historical, cultural, architectural, or archaeological significance, as opposed to just specific cities that are popular for tourists to visit. Number 10. Museo del Prado. An extensive collection of works by Francisco de Goya, as well as major pieces by Velázquez, Titian, and Peter Paul Rubens, are among the highlights of El Prado, Spain's glorious national art museum. Like the Guggenheim in Bilbao, El Prado is a major tourist magnet, drawing almost 3 million visitors in 2012. The museum, which was designed by famed architect Juan de Villanueva, was opened to the public in 1819 and has been a national treasure ever since. Number 9. Palacio Real de Madrid. Extending over some 1.45 million square feet and comprising over 3,000 rooms, the Palacio Real is the largest palace in Western Europe. Built in the 18th century as the home for the royal family of Spain, this architectural marvel is now open to the public. Chief among its many attractions are the impressive Hall of Mirrors, an armory with weapons dating back to the 15th century, beautiful gardens, and a striking changing of the guard ceremony. Number 8. Seville. The flamenco dance that is strongly associated with Spanish culture is identified with the port city of Seville in southern Spain. And while the dance originated elsewhere, it flourished in Seville, especially once it was paired with traditional folk music of the area. The 200-year-old city of Seville has a rich cultural heritage and is home to such landmarks as the Seville Cathedral and the Alcázar Palace. Number 7. Ibiza. Nestled in the warm waters of the Mediterranean, the island of Ibiza is one of the most popular destinations for those who enjoy sandy beaches, crystal clear water, and a vibrant nightlife scene. The island has many natural beauties, including El Dedo de Dios, or God's Finger, an eye-catching rock formation. It is also home to sites of historic interest, including the remains of an old Phoenician settlement and a 7th century cemetery. Number 6. Camp Nou. Football is, of course, very big in Spain, and the country boasts several important venues for the sport. Madrid's Bernabeu Stadium is impressive, but Barcelona's Camp Nou is even more so. With seating for almost 100,000 attendees, it is Europe's largest stadium in terms of capacity and in the top 20 around the world. Opened in 1957, plans are afoot to remodel the stadium and add several thousand more seats for the avid fans that clamor to get in. Number 5. The Running of the Bulls in Pamplona. Immortalized in the United States by author Ernest Hemingway, the Running of the Bulls in Pamplona is an event that sets the pulses racing, even if one is merely a spectator. Held in July during the festival that pays tribute to San Fermin, the Running of the Bulls is just what the name implies. A number of bulls are set free in a designated area of the city, and human participants run a 900-yard course to the city's bull ring. Dangerous? Yes. But that doesn't stop hundreds from racing with the bulls every year. Number 4. Plaza Mayor, Madrid. One of Europe's most famous public squares, the Plaza Mayor was originally designed by Juan de Herrera in the 16th century and was redesigned in the 18th century by Juan de Villanueva after it was damaged by fire. The central plaza is surrounded by beautiful residential apartments and also features a bronze statue of King Philip III. It's a perfect spot for tourists to soak in fresh air and Spanish atmosphere. Number 3. Mezquita Catedral de Córdoba. An amazing array of pillars carved from jasper, onyx, marble, and granite, and topped by strikingly striped arches, adorn the Mezquita, or Mosque, of Córdoba, located in southern Spain. Built on the site of a former Roman temple, the mosque was constructed over a period of 2 centuries. Its features also include an intricately patterned prayer niche and overhead dome, both prime examples of the Muslim style. Number 2. Calat Alhambra. Once the residence of Muslim rulers, the Alhambra sits on a plateau overlooking the city of Granada, sometimes nicknamed the Red Palace or Fortress due to the special clay used in its construction. Construction began in the 11th century and continued for centuries, with new buildings added to the original to create a mosaic of different cultures and rulers. The Alhambra is one of the most visited sites in Spain, as countless visitors tour its citadel, palaces, gardens, and other points of interest. Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Basilica y Temple Expiatore della Sagrada Familia. If you're familiar with architect Antoni Gaudi's almost psychedelic designs for Park Güell in Barcelona, then that'd help prepare you for his equally stunning work on Barcelona's Sagrada Familia. A very long work in progress, the Sagrada Familia was begun in the early 1880s and is expected to be completed around 2026. Overflowing with Christian symbols, the building's majestic spires soar heavenward and are truly breathtaking. An amazing feat of both architecture and construction, visiting the Sagrada Familia is a must for travelers to Spain, as it's sure to be an unforgettable experience. Do you agree with our choices? What's your favorite Spanish tourist attraction? For more enthralling top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.